Hey guys, what's happening? Peter von Panda here. Hey, I'm actually at the bank. I'm really excited today because I'm actually going to buy a car today. So I want to take you on that journey and show it to you, man, because I'm pretty stoked. So I'm just going to walk in here and get some money so I can finish up this transaction and get the thing done.
All right, guys. So I'm in my car. I got some money. I'm headed to Indiana actually to do the exchange on the car. The funny thing is with cash, and I'm carrying cash with me, and I'm not showing it to you to be a baller. I really would not, or I'd prefer not to carry any cash, but I have it with me. And it's a little unnerving. It's not as big as like the big time YouTubers or something like that. But one of the funny things is that normally I would always get a money order or cashier's check. That's the only way I've bought cars in the past. But because of the rise of like the Craigslist scams, like people sending checks that look very good, what I found is that no one wants to accept checks. Even I talked to the guy and I was like, maybe we could go to a local branch of mine, near you, and get a cashier's check from them. And he was kind of more open to that, but it was like really like I want cash in hand. The other thing you could do is wire money, but the problem with that is you really almost have to do that in your branch, and there's a lot of ID, and then while it is kind of instant, it does take a little while, and sometimes you have to do it in the morning for, my experience for branches to commit that it's going to be there either real time or same day. And so you really are almost, unless you're there with the person in your bank branch, wiring it is kind of prepaying for it. So unless you want like more security about, hey, let me see the car, let's sign over the title, let's do the paperwork, and here's the cash, so that you all have a little bit more peace of mind. Because while it's secure for them, they get the money, it's a little more insecure for you to send money at any moment before you're doing the transaction. Doing it in person is a luxury I have because of the distance, even though it's a pretty far distance that I wouldn't be able to do, say if this car were in California or Arizona or Seattle or something like that. So just some of my thoughts off the top of my head as I go there. So let's go and find this car. The other thing I do want to mention here is that I'm not a baller, right? I'm not carrying $60,000 like Sandman in cash or anything like that. This is pretty much my net worth. But I am excited about this car, but it's not a baller car, right? The doors don't do this or this, they do this. So it's definitely, even though I'm excited about the car, it's definitely something of an everyman's car. And I'll get into more of the details on why I chose it when I start dissecting it in videos, in a series of videos like I did on my Fiat pretty soon. So let's get to Indianapolis and get this car.
Alright guys, just getting a little gas and still on my way to Indy, but wanted to answer a question that might come up on why I would be buying a car right now. And that is actually because I'm actually buying a convertible, and one of the things that I wanted to do is that to save some money, is to buy a car when no one else is buying it. So one of the things I've heard is, convertibles sales go up in the spring and the summer, and people pay more because they're about to use them. And so what I wanted to do is buy in the middle of winter. So I've been as patient as absolutely possible. But I think what's happened is that I think I've gotten a decent price on it, and I'm looking forward to getting it. And if you're looking to buy a sports car or a convertible or a hot rod or something like that, I think winter's the time to do it. Let's get gassed up and back on the road. Well, I'm out here in Indy and just took possession of the car, did a little paperwork, and here it is, man. So I'm totally stoked. It's pretty much just what I expected. The guy that did it was a stand-up guy, helped me out on getting some of the maintenance done before we got connected to pick it up. And the condition is exactly what he expected, or I expected that he expressed to me. So just happy with it all the way around. Did a little inspection, did the paperwork. So now I'm just gonna hit the road on my way home, and I'm stopping for gas again because this 12-gallon gas tank isn't very big, and the car doesn't get unbelievably great mileage. And of course got some looks at the gas station from eager kids, which was pretty cool. And I tell you what, man, you can't hear the inadequate stereo because the wind noise is so bad. The ride quality is pretty harsh. There are lots of little squeaks and stuff, and the car moves to the ruts in the road. and it's pretty brutal and cramped inside, and the exhaust noise is absolutely obnoxious, and I love it. Love everything about it, dude. I'm so stoked about it. So we'll hit the road again here soon, and I'll give you a little video of that, but love it.
Love it. We'll look at it more, but I'm super stoked. Heading home now. Peter Von Panda with Plymouth Von Panda. Or is it Prowler Von Panda? Either way. Out!